So I've got some very important information you guys need to know if you decide to go with Mint Mobile. Now on the commercials, they drive it into your head that it's always going to be $15 a month. $15 a month no matter what. For the rest of your life, you're only going to pay $15 a month, and that's not exactly true. And they also go on about every time you call them, you're going to get a real human and not a computer. Well, that's not exactly true either. When you call them, you get a computer, and the only way you can get a human is if you tell them you're having a problem with your account, and then they will transfer you to a real human. If you don't press the little button that says I'm having an account problem, there is no possible way to talk to a human. So you have to say I'm having a problem with my account, and that is the only way to talk to a real human when you call them. So I went ahead and signed up. I did my 3 months, and when it ended, all of a sudden they're like, hey, you owe us like $62 or something like that. And it didn't say if that was for 1 month or 3 months or 6 months. It just said, send us $62 to renew your account. So I'm like, well, what's going on here? So I called them up and they said, no, that is for 1 month. They said the $15 a month thing is only for new customers. I can't remember the exact amount it was, but it was like 2.5 to 3 times as much as the $15 a month should have cost. So everything they've told us on the commercial, always $15 a month. Is that a big lie? Well, yes and no. Now the customer service agent said, no, we're sorry, but there's no way for you to continue getting this at $15 a month. But I did find a way to do it, but there is a catch, and this is a very big catch for some people. What I figured out what to do is I went into my account and I was able to change it to a different plan. And if I wanted to pay for a full year, I could still get it at $15 a month. It was like 200 and some bucks for the full year. I can't remember the exact amount after they added all the taxes and fees or whatever in, but it was somewhere around $200, which is great. But the problem is most people who are buying this cheap thing are trying to get cheap monthly payments. They may not have 200 and some bucks to fork out for the year. So the thing you need to know is you get your first 3 months for $15 a month. After that, if you want to continue it at $15 a month, you have to go change your plan and choose the full year plan. So you are going to have to pay for an entire year up front to get it at $15 a month. If not, it goes up to like $60 a month or something. The price like triples. In my opinion, that's dishonest, and I've lost a lot of respect for Ryan Reynolds for being on those commercials saying it's always $15 a month, no matter what, $15 a month. You know, he drills that into your head. I honestly feel like he was pretty much intentionally lying to your face on those commercials. I mean, he was the owner of the company, so he knows this. Now, I was under the impression that every 3 months I would have to pay $45 to renew it, but I was not expecting to have to dump out, $220, $230, whatever it was after taxes and all that junk. I was not expecting that one bit in order to keep my $15 a month plan. I was expecting to log on, pay the $45, and get another 3 months. Yes, it's still a good deal. I mean, $200 for a full year is pretty cheap. I mean, a lot of these expensive cell phone services do charge you over $100 a month. So when you look at it that way, it is totally worth it, but it just depends on, do you have that $200 and some to dish out to pay for the full year? Now, I will say this. I went ahead and I dropped the $200 to get the full year because the cell phone service is great. I never drop calls. I've always got fast internet when I need it, as long as I haven't used up my monthly amount of internet. I think I'm on the 2 gigabyte plan or something. So as long as I haven't used it, I've got good, fast, reliable internet and really good, reliable cell phone service so far. So I think it's a great company as far as the service you're getting. But now the commercial does have a bunch of fine print down at the bottom, which I've never read. But the way Ryan Reynolds talks on those commercials, what he's saying, it feels very dishonest. It feels like he's pretty much lying to your face. So the service is good, but it really does rub me the wrong way, the way he goes on and drills it into your head that it's always going to be $15 a month, and how they tell you it's so easy. You're not going to get a computer when you call, you're going to get a real human, but it's always a computer. So they're not exactly being upfront and 100% transparent with you. They're kind of trying to scam you into getting their thing and then saying, hey man, we're going to triple the price, or else you pay for a full year. But if you can pay for the full year, I would say it's worth it. Now, the last thing I want to touch base on, if you do get Mint Mobile and you refer somebody else to sign up, they will give you some free cell phone service or at least a discount. So I'm going to put my code in the video's description and the pinned comment. So if you do want to sign up for Mint Mobile, click my link. That would help me out big time. And if you've got some friends that want to sign up, either give them my link or give them your link or whatever. But it's actually great cell phone service, great fast internet. It's just not 100% upfront and transparent what they tell you. So anyways, totally worth it, but I do feel they kind of seem a little shady as far as their policies and what they're telling people. So if you can drop $45 for your first 3 months and then 200 and some bucks after that for the next year, it's totally worth it. Very good cell phone service.